Hello everybody, welcome to L'Arena MMA. We are here with Aaron Jeffery who's gonna fight Fabian Edwards at Bellator 302, March 22. How are you, Aaron?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, my name's Aaron Jeffery. I'm a Bellator fighter fighting in the middleweight division. Record of 14-4, and like you said, I'm fighting Fabian Edwards in just a few weeks here in Northern Ireland.
Where are you from?
I am from Tillsonburg, Ontario, Canada, but I live in basically Niagara Falls now.
Yes, and you train at two places,
Hmm.
right? It's Niagara
Hmm.
Top Team and Killcliff.
Yep,
Can you
correct.
talk to us about this mix of two gyms who are two of the greatest gym in Canada and North America?
Yeah. Niagara Top Team is my home gym here. I've been with these guys for a long time. The head coach, Chris Prickett, me and him have known each other for just about 10 years. He was the coach at the university team here, the university wrestling team, Brock. And that's how we met. And we got close, and he opened a gym. And yeah, I've been training with him for a long time. And like you said, probably the top gym in Canada right now. We got a lot of good guys, up and coming guys, guys that are already established, some UFC fighters. Me and Bellator, we got Romero and PFL. So yeah, it's a very solid gym. There's another gym I got to mention too. It's Aegis MMA. They're in Oakville. My other coach, Lyndon Whitlock, that's his gym. He's my striking coach. Um, it's kind of like a sister gym to Niagara Top Team. Like we cross
Okay,
train with each other a lot. Lyndon and Chris corner with each other a lot. So yeah, we're almost like one big team. And then the other gym, Killcliff, down in Florida, a very well known gym. Like some of the top guys in the world down there. I think they have like probably 70 to 100 pro fighters in the
mhm.
gym. So it's crazy. Like tons of UFC fighters, Bellator fighters, PFL fighters. It's like one of the super gyms, high level coaches, high level fighters. And I've been going there for about 2 years now.
Perfect. How is life with Bellator? How is it to be a Bellator fighter?
It's good, man. Yeah. They've been nothing but good to me. Like I'm finally getting paid a real paycheck. Like
Mhm.
I'm not making regional scene money now, so that's very nice. Um, like it's a well done promotion. Obviously, like they're well known. They've been around for a while. It's cool because I get to travel. Like this fight's going to be in Northern Ireland. That's somewhere I've never been before, and I get to go there for a fight trip, which is very cool. Yeah, I have no complaints. Obviously, the merger with PFL just happened, so that kind of threw up a lot of questions for a while. Like I didn't really know what was going on with my career, but they're still doing some Bellator shows this year and some crossover shows and whatever. So yeah, it's cool.
It was my next question. How did you welcome the news about this fusion between PFL and Bellator?
At first, it was stressful because I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if they were going to like release Bellator fighters or just get rid of the promotion altogether. There was rumors that Bellator was just going to go bankrupt, so I didn't know if I was just going to lose my job and I was going to have somewhere else to fight or whatever. Um, but once it all came together and they kind of announced what they were doing, honestly, right now it doesn't change that much for me, right? Like I'm still fighting on a Bellator show. I'm against a Bellator guy, so not a whole lot's changed for me.
Maybe there will be more opportunity. And what did you think about the event of last week, who was Bellator champs versus PFL champs, and we saw a big domination with Bellator champs.
Yeah, yeah, it was a cool event, man. Something different, like something that hasn't been done very many times before in MMA. Two well-known promotions kind of joining and going against each other. It was pretty sick. Um, well done event, a lot of high-level fighters. Looked like they were in a pretty cool stadium or arena or whatever out
Yes.
there in Saudi Arabia. So yeah, man, it's exciting. I think it's like putting more eyes on us fighters. So yeah, I think it's gonna result in like nothing but benefit for us.
Absolutely. So now let's talk about your next fight, big fight. Maybe is it the more important fight of your career, the fight against Edwards?
Um, I don't know, man. Like people ask you that every time you fight, right? Like
Yes, yes.
the last fight was the most important fight of my career. The one before that was, the one before that was. So they're all important. They all kind of feel the same at this point. They're all high stakes, man. Like there's a lot on the line. There's half my paycheck on the line. There's a title shot on the line. So yeah, it's definitely a big one.
What do you think about Fabian Edwards
He's
as
good.
a fighter?
Obviously, he's got a solid record. He just fought for the title. He's ranked number one in the division for a reason. He's good. Um, Fights similar to his brother. They're both southpaws, good strikers. Looks like he's got an okay ground game too. He's pretty well rounded.
Perfect. So I think you have already a strategy who is ready to apply.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him in the face more than he punches me in the face. That's the
That's
plan.
it.
That's it, man.
If you win, you is it true that if you win, you will fight for the title after against Johnny Heblen?
That's what they say, but you never know, right? Like MMA is a weird
Yes,
sport and nothing's ever promised. Like there's no contract that says that. Bellator made a post that says winner gets a title shot. So
yes.
obviously they have this in the plans, but like it's a crazy sport, man. Anything can happen.
Is your new goal to be a champ like PFL and Bellator champ? The new belt, who is very beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, that's cool. Um, I always take it one fight at a time, man. It's that would be like way down the road. Apparently, they're only gonna do that type of event like once a year, maybe. So I've heard.
Yes.
Um, I got Fabian Edwards in front of me, and then I got Johnny Eblin after him. So I mean, I really got to take it one fight at a time.
Yes, you have big works. And two last question. Last question. The second last question. First last question. We met at Samurai MMA. You was cornering Kevin Popovic.
Hmm.
What did you think about his win? It was a tough fight.
Yeah, it was fucking scary, man. I hate cornering people. I get more stressed than like from my own fights, especially him because me and him are really close. Like we're roommates. He lives here with me. He's like a little brother to me. I care a lot about him, so I get very stressed. Even if he's like beating the shit out of the guy the whole time, it's still stressful to be in the corner.
Yes.
And his last two fights have been pretty scary. Like the
Mm.
couple fights ago, obviously didn't go his way, and then this one he got dropped in the first round and couldn't really see what was happening. And all of a sudden, I see he's covered in blood, and I'm like, "Fuck, man, this is not good."
Yes.
But he showed some heart and some grit, and he came back from that and ended up wrestling the guy for the last basically 2.5 rounds of the fight and got the win. So yeah, that was good. I'm proud of him. That's a tough one to. Like that's tough to get your nose broken and dropped in the first round and
Yes.
be able to fight back through that. So yeah, that was very solid for him.
Thank you. And last question. Can you, est-ce que tu peux nous dire quelques mots en français pour qu'on puisse apprécier ton français? Can you-
Say it slower.
Est-ce que tu peux nous dire quelques mots en français pour qu'on puisse observer ta maîtrise de la langue française?
What do you want me to say?
Uh, Talk to us about your next fight against Edward.
Oh, my girlfriend's gonna go crazy when she sees this. Um, mon prochain combat est euh, 22 mars en Irlande du Nord.
Yes, great,
Yeah, that's good.
great, perfect,
Nice.
perfect. So thank you very much, Aaron Jeffery, and good luck for your next fight.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.